Are we really recording?
We're recording. We're at 3 seconds.
2 seconds.
5, 6, go. Here's the blurb that I forgot. At the very end, I'm going to show you Jenny's working space and my working space, and it's definitely worth the time to watch. All right, bye-bye.
Hi, Flosstube.
Hi, Flosstube.
I'm Jenny.
I'm Nancy.
And we are the Bougie Stitchers.
My sister said I couldn't have a toothpick in my mouth.
She's pouting like a little 2-year-old.
She just fed me really good Greek food, but I couldn't have a toothpick in my mouth.
I just
So I can have chicken between my teeth, but can't have a toothpick.
There's no chicken between your teeth. I would have told you. I mean, if something's irritating
We're
you.
a cross-stitch channel.
We are a cross-stitch channel. And we're happy to be here.
We are.
So we really appreciate, I don't know, some new people found us. And so we appreciate your subscription. We appreciate you being here with us, spending some time with us. There's lots of people to spend some time with. And we're just glad you
Jenny's the wordy one.
Carved a little bit of love out of your, a little bit of time. Oh, sorry, dog.
Thank you.
Dog toys. Thank you. Thank you for taking
Thank you
the
very
time.
much.
Thank you for subscribing and liking and commenting. We had over 100. I got my hair cut. Now I'm going to just be off. Anyways, we had quite a few comments and we do appreciate all of them.
Yes, thank you.
All right. So we always start out our channel with a moment of gratitude. What's yours?
I have so many things to be thankful for.
Why don't you talk about the flowers you got this week?
Oh, well, yes, that's very nice. I got flowers from I call her my second because I hate to call her my aide. But the lady that helps with the kids on the bus, she's the only person that thanked me, well, besides you guys, of course, that thanked me for being a bus driver. I didn't even know it was.
It's because it was a national bus driver.
Yes.
I didn't even know
I
that was a
didn't,
thing.
I didn't either.
But that's nice.
So she got me 2 beautiful things of flowers. And I'm like, are you sure you want me to have both of them? And she's like, yes. But anyways, really nice lady. I am thankful for what I'm really thankful for is words.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
No. Like, Herkel-Durkling. Do you know what Herkel-Durkling is? It's laying in bed all day. Why don't we do that here in America? Do we?
I'm sure some people do.
Just lay in bed all day and recover. Because I'm still recovering from Maine. I don't know about Jenny, but...
Yeah. It's been an amazing, still riding that high.
Yes.
I always say every time we go to a retreat, it's the best one yet. It's the best one yet. And I don't know if we're just getting more comfortable in our skin, to be able to go there and not worry about all the things people worry about or what. But I definitely think it was one of the best ones yet.
Yes.
I mean, I said that about Beach Please. And then a lot of the same ladies that were at Beach Please, plus some more that we had met at Beach Please. And then we meet these people on Zoom. I don't know, our circle just keeps expanding. And that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about your circle of friends. So yesterday I was watching Christy from Floss Boston Cousins.
Oh, she did live.
She did live while she was driving. So it was cracking me up. I got on our little text group that we have, there's about 6 of us on there, 7 of us. And I was like, hey, our friend Christy's live. And so we all got on and watched her live. And then she said, oh, hey, Carrie, Tiger Lily Designs, you're on my live. And I was like, hey, I'm taking a class from Carrie, Tiger Lily, tomorrow. And so it was just neat to see that circle of friends. And if you're open-minded and you're willing to find different ways to meet people and be with people, he's going to try to get it
He's trying to get it up there.
He
made it.
He made it. Walker.
So our circle of friends, which includes Jack and Walker.
Includes Walker right here on my lap. This is not going to work out well, child. It's just, I'm so thankful for that. I don't know who needs a 55-pound lab in your lap, but this is my life.
I have my seat back.
We're back without a dog. Well, maybe he's on this side now. He's right over here. No, go lay down. My husband's not here. I pick him up tonight at the airport. They are out of sorts without their daddy. All right. I mean, they still get lots of attention, lots of love, but they're out of sorts.
So we're back to circling.
We're back to our circles of friends. So Nancy and I this afternoon took a class. We were going to have to put the baby gate up. And we made, ready? Mini bags. Aren't they amazing? It was a learning experience. We did the zipper a little different than she had shared, but there was some quilting, not a lot of cussing, just a little. But
We learned a new technique.
I know. I kind of like it.
Mine's not optical illusion. Mine's a little off. I'm getting here looking at them like,
She did tell us to not line these up so that, you know, when you're doing your herringbone, it doesn't look so. Mine, oh, don't be, oh, hang on. We're going to put the dog out of the room.
Take 3.5. Take 3.5. I guess we were recording.
I don't know what we're doing. The dogs
We
are
took a
back.
class.
We took a class from Tiger Lily. It's amazing. It was just, she says, all right, well, this is the agenda, because she has an agenda. If you watch her Flosstube, you know she has an agenda. We're going to do a little bit of sewing, a little bit of walking through it. We're going to take an intermission. We're not going to go anywhere, but like kind of a break so we could all get caught up. And she had that bag put together in like 20 minutes. We're still trying to figure out.
The gummy bears. I'm like, where are the gummy bears, Jenny? Where are the gummy bears?
I was like, wait a minute, we're not done with step 1. She's on like, we have 2 steps left. And I'm like, I'm back at 1. But anyways, we made bags. So that was a fun thing.
Yes.
So we've got lots to share today. We'll go through our normal agenda and then we'll maybe talk about our trip to Maine because it was amazing.
It was.
All right. So do you have any FFOs?
No.
Should we share our FFOs that we got at the retreat?
We can do that.
Let's do that. So
Okay, you can go first.
look at this.
It's a very neat idea, way to get something.
Is that not a great way to finish? Like we all have those extra pieces of linen or Ada or something hanging out. It's just on a flat fold. And then she did a little pocket. This lady's name was Jenny. And she did a little pocket and it has all the information. What an amazing way. It's decorative. I got a sticker book with it. I'll put a picture of everything at the end that I did end up getting, but with this fabulous piece. But it was just the best. And Nancy got...
I got mine from Kim. It's a box. I mean, we all need boxes for something. I mean, we're in Jenny's room and everything's in a box. Oh, the gum was mine. But she gave me thread or material and those scissors.
That's a nice gift.
It is a nice gift. And it's really funny. She's like, do you do 36? Sure. No, you're not getting it, sister.
Her sister does 36.
Maybe Nancy will adventure off someday. And I'll use that. I'll
just go borrow her stash.
Yeah, there's that.
When I'm ready.
But it becomes mine. But it's a beautiful box.
It is. And you don't even really have to use it as a box. Like put the lid on it. You can just set it like this on your shelf.
Yeah. But I would use it for a box because, you know, you got to store stuff places.
I do like containers. All right, do you have any FOs?
Well, yes, Jenny, I do.
I do too. How many do you have, sister?
This one.
Okay.
So if you have a couple, you can go ahead.
I have 2. I'm using this fabulous keeper that my friend Julie gave me for Christmas. And, oops, hang on. We got to get the boards out. I do not have the pattern to show you because I've already gifted it. It was gifted to me from my friend Leslie. Then my friend Stephanie said she wanted to stitch it. And so we've just been passing this pattern. But I know you guys know what it is. Go ahead. You can take the little one. I'll take it.
No, the big one. This one would be perfect for you.
It is JBW Designs, French Birds.
That's funny. So is mine.
And I
didn't do French bird, sorry.
Totally changed all the colors. I just pulled from my stash. I don't like pink that well. I shouldn't say that. Pink is kind of growing on me, but it's not my first choice if I had to stitch something. So I made mine blue, and then I made my birds blueberries. So, and I got a frame, so now I just have to spend an FFO day. So that's my first finish. What you got there,
Okay,
sister?
my first finish is also a JBW design. And it's this one right here. Oh, let's focus. The church. And I'm doing this with Andrea. Andrea is a new stitcher, and she only had one specific designer that she liked to do. And so as I'm getting done, I'm like, we're gonna go find one. And
so who's her designer of choice? Do you remember?
Emily Call. And Emily Call does do beautiful things.
Emily Call's amazing. But she has a connection with Emily Call because she sat
does.
at our table at our very first retreat.
Yes.
So.
And I get it, but you got to branch out.
You got to see what you don't like.
So here's my stitching. So this is a true, this is a start and a finish at a retreat. Now we had to substitute some things, such as I had to buy some material.
I don't know why you just don't pack a few spare pieces.
Because that would be thinking. Anyways, I think this is the fun of it.
Well,
We
making everyone seasick.
we truly, well, if you'd help me, but it's okay, Jenny. I can struggle. It's all right. All right. If you notice,
I'm just gonna sit back and watch you struggle now.
anyways, the roof wasn't showing up, so we added this color and white to the roof so the snow can show up on the roof. And we borrowed the fennel.
Is it a roof or a roof?
It's the top of the house. Anyways, we borrowed the fennel. I'm telling my story. Quit laughing. Anyways, we borrowed the fennel from Jenny, and we bought the rest of it.
No, you borrowed the flax from me.
I thought it was fennel.
It's flax.
It was flax. We borrowed the flax from Jenny.
I can't eat it.
Because I think we might have bought a yellow. No, I had sunshine yellow for what I'll show you later. And it was just way too bright for the church. It was like my neighbor's house bright.
Yeah, it's crazy. But I had flax because I was
Yes.
hitting up another something.
So I think I had to borrow 2 pieces. And I gave a few pieces to Andrea. And she was doing well. And this was a bag Tammy gave me. And it worked out well because I didn't have a bag.
Tammy Totten. If anybody in the cross stitch world, they all know Tammy. Tammy's not a Flosstuber, but Tammy knows everybody. And she's such a welcoming dear. I just love her. So once upon a time, I stopped stitching on 14 count and went to 16 count. And I thought I was such a big girl. Ruth is done. It's a Miss Prim pattern. It says Ruth sent me. I started this first summer of cross stitch, second summer of cross stitch. It was our, I don't know, maybe second. It was our second summer here. It was between our junior and senior year. And we went back to Steve's grandmother's funeral. I needed a car stitch, and I only had a 16 count white fabric. And I jumped on it. I'm going to do it. I'm a big girl now. And she's done.
And what is your finishing idea?
I'm going to put her in a black frame.
That'd be appropriate. You can put some lace behind her.
Probably. Maybe a little bigger. I don't know quite yet. I have to see what size of frame I can fit in.
Or find a doily.
We do have doilies in the house. But I mean, the collar was so fun to stitch. But I was really struggling because of the way the pattern is. Symbols matter, but the pattern is like black. The black is black with a white dot in it, and the white is white with a black dot in it. And for whatever reason, I could not count the black squares. So I just had to do the white and fill in. And I changed her. She's not, the black and white's what it is, but I changed her earrings to the earrings. If you've seen this portrait of her, I changed her hair to not, there was like a purpley color hair. I didn't care for it. I made it all kind of try to look brown gray like her hair was. Anyways, if you've been with us for more than 2 minutes, you know that, I don't know, she's just an amazing lady. Right. She didn't care. She didn't care what. Everyone needed to be treated equal. And she was a true advocate for that. So, she is done. And I'm going to finish her. I should have an FFO day. Well, I've got 2 quilts I've got to get done, and then I might have an FFO day.
I need to do an FFO day.
My FFOs are
And look what I found in here.
What did you find? Oh, some Zots.
All I can tell you is you have to try them.
Ooh. They're fun. All right. What else? All right. Is that all you got?
That's all I got for finishes.
Me too. How many whips do you got?
3.
Okay, I should start then.
How many do you have?
Well,
You have like 7.
Ruth is no longer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8.
8. Good guess, Nancy.
All right, we'll just start.
Why don't you just do yours and I'll do mine?
Okay, it could be Misha. So 24 and 24. Beth from.
Wait, Jenny, what have you been stitching on?
That's Julie's comment.
I know, I love that.
So my 24 and 24. We'll talk about that. I had to change up some of my plans. This is my bigger one. But this was my Christmas gift from my boys. It's Don't Feed the Plants by Ingleside Illuminarium. It is on a Bestitch
We should
Me.
get that song and play the song.
What? Oh, and I don't know. There's copyright things.
Oh.
Don't feed the plants. It's on the Bestitch Me called for 32 count with the Bestitch Me silks. And they are amazing.
Have you petted them?
Yeah, I just do this when I start. I don't know. I lay them on my chest and I pet.
Very nice stitching, Jenny.
Thank you. Well, silks is a different beast. My friend Shelly says to get that wax out and tame them. And I sure did. But this was, so I was saying Pam from Just Keep Stitching did a take on 24 and 24. And I tried to pick 24 projects I wanted to start or wanted to get finished.
They're barking at a car over here, but they ran over here.
Because there's a dog over there. And so the house is open because it is beautiful here. It's like in the 60s. Anyways, I got my thread out.
Did you wax it?
I got my wax out and I've been taming that thread. It works like it was getting all knotty. I don't know. It's frustrating. But my friend Shelly from Antique Needleworker said, get that wax out and tame it. She tames her DMC. And you know what? It works like a charm. All right, what else I got over here? I can barely turn my neck today. I don't know what hot mess I got going on. Oh, Quakers in Scotland. Impressions of Scotland. You can have that. I will get this out. I'm using the called for DMC. I let Steve pick the fabric it's on, and it goes like.
No. I want you to show the pattern.
I am, but it goes like that. That flags up in the top corner. That's why I was trying to help. This is my first stitch, Tempting Tangles, and there's a lot of back stitch in it. That's okay. I'm just saying.
I like back
It's
stitching.
upside down. Flag goes in the top corner. So,
No.
I'm enjoying it.
Herkle Durkle. Oh, that's Scotland. That's the wrong one.
It's like, what are we talking about? There's no Herkle Durkling in this one.
There's Scottish little puppies.
Yep, there's
Ice skates.
Terriers. I thought it was gonna be bigger for whatever reason, but like this is halfway. I mean, I still got, it's still got a whole seam down here where it has to go, but I thought it was gonna. So look at.
Does it say how big it is, Jenny?
Yeah, and I cut my fabric to support it, but look, halfway's here.
Finished size is 12 by 12.
I know, but look it. So halfway's here.
So you're at 6.
And that's halfway my fabric. So centered would have been down here. I don't know what I was doing. Anyways, it was fine. But this is Live and Die LA. I don't know.
Oh, there's French knots.
There are French knots. Well, you don't have to do them.
Mm-mm.
You don't have to do French knots if you don't want to.
You can do petite beads.
You can.
Very nice.
Or you can just pretend you know how to do a French knot and just put a knot in your fabric and call it good, because that's what
There
I
you
do.
go.
My French knots sometimes look like I do that. I've got an embroidery book. He's going to jump up on there. I'm going to beat him. No dogs have ever been beaten in my house, but there are times I just think about it really, really, really loud. All right. What else I got?
Got a string.
I got a fiber somewhere. There we go. All right. I got... But God. So... Holly from Hollies of Hobby. Hobbies of Holly? Hollies, I always say it wrong.
Holly is her first name, and it starts with Holly.
Hobbies of Holly. Holly of
Are
Hobby.
you going to get it out, or are you just going to talk about it?
I'm trying to remember Holly's Flosstube name.
Do you want me to look it up?
Yeah, I don't want to say it wrong.
Okay.
So,
Well, this is the pattern. I'm going to look it up.
36 count. You don't have to hold it. It's By the Bay Needlework. She's a Mainer. She's from Maine.
Mainer.
She's a Mainer. Again,
I'm wearing a Mainer shirt today.
Yeah, Wicked Smart.
Wicked
It's
Smart.
Boston. Isn't it Boston?
It is Boston, but it's a New England thing.
You'll notice my colors. Nothing like what she's got.
I've got to watch some YouTubes.
Because the white wasn't going to show up. I wanted my yellows brighter. So I literally went and found colors that had flower names. And that's what I decided on. And because white didn't show up, I made my sheep black. Because why not, right? Anyways, I'm having a good time stitching this one. But it's important because our friend was, her grandson was in the hospital. You know, most of us have to have keep our hands busy. So, but God. And I just picked whatever colors are making me happy as I go along. We'll see how it goes. All right.
Hobbies of Holly. I stand corrected.
Hobbies of Holly. All right. So since I switched up my 24 and 24, I moved my Raven to, she's a Raven for 2 reasons. I moved her to May. But I moved one of my May stitches up, and I took this with me to the retreat because my friend Kathy from Two Needles Pulling Thread is also working on this. And I got some.
What did you forget?
I have got some things stitching here.
She was going to forget.
It was not. It's right here. I just wanted to get it out. And this is my Lindy Stitches, Mary Mary Needleworker. And the saying goes, Mary Mary Needleworker, how does your garden grow? With hand-dyed fabric, floss and pins, and scissors lined up in a row.
Can I
Well,
show it?
in a second. You see, that's the color pattern that she designed it on, and it's beautiful, but this is mine.
Jenny didn't iron.
Nope, I didn't.
We never iron.
We never iron.
I mean, who are we kidding?
So I've got DMC and called for the
Cute,
dress
Jenny.
is DMC, and I think I'm gonna have to get more of the dress is done in 312, and it's like my favorite blue. Like, I love that blue. It's a rich blue. Anyways,
Do I need to pick some up for you?
maybe I have to look before you go. Well, I mean, I can send you a love note too. I can send you a text.
Okay.
Walker. Hang on, we gotta get rid of the dog. Getting rid of the dog means taking him out of the room as he's laying here.
He's just being a dog.
He is. But they've been good, but it's like we fixed. I think he used to be calmer, but that was because he was sick, because he had a big thing going on his neck, and now that we've solved that little issue, he's full of piss. Back to being a puppy.
Back to being a sparkle furt.
My Quaker bee.
Julie, quit sewing and look up.
Yeah, Julie, pay attention. This is where I'm at. I'm on part 2 already. I'm only 2 blocks into part 2. I should have 2 more blocks in here, but maybe I'll work on it tomorrow. I'm just gonna let her do it.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me ownership, Jenny.
Anyway, this is an Erica Michaels. It's a 5-part series.
Good job, Jenny.
And
She's got the whole frame done.
no, I just thought this is my last piece I'm going to stitch right here. My last little cornerstone right there. I didn't do that, but I counted it to make sure it was lined up. Oh, I got some crazy hair going.
Jenny made me comb my hair before we started
She
today.
looked like a total ragamuffin. You could tell. You could tell we were in here working hard on sewing. But this, so when I ordered this, I ordered 32 count. I wasn't stitching on 32 count. I was like such a big girl. And now I'm stitching on 36. I went from 28 to 36 pretty quick. And it's been long on 32. There's nothing wrong with it. I just
doesn't like it anymore.
I just like using one thread.
Ooh, you got some grunge here. Okay,
No, that's the world.
No, this is grunge.
Oh, this is grunge. This is the world. It's Walmart fabric. Oh.
Okay, take 4.
Well, we're back. Hello. You don't know that we were gone, but we're gone. We were gone. All right. So the next one is Happy Sloth, the Captains. This is the one I get out when we watch Star Trek. And I got it off of Etsy. I got it because Laura from La Di Da Stitches was stitching on it when her and her husband watched Star Trek. So I asked my husband. He said, yes, I would love the Captains for my office. Again,
I'm hands-free.
this is 28 count. I thought I was being all big girl, moving to 28 count even weave.
Jenny's not sharing very well this evening.
What am I not sharing? Sister! She just told her husband we were cut from the same cloth. Actually, the funny story is my My husband locked us out of the house coming home from
Coming
Maine.
home from Maine.
I had the spare key to the Jeep, but didn't have a spare house key. He locked the house up. So I'm over knocking on the neighbor's door at 11 o'clock at night to get my spare house key. I felt horrible. But anyways, just 2 more
It's something
captains.
to remember.
Yes. I was like, I guess we're going to go get a hotel tonight because my neighbors sleep like the dead. They've said that, not me. And I was like, clearly they're sleeping on a Monday night. But anyway, she eventually opened the door. All right, my next one is my Holiday Quaker. I wanted to spend a little time on this one and get a little further along than what I had. And so, I got 2 more. Would you like to get the board and hold
Boy,
this?
that would be nice, Jenny. Very nice. Very nice.
I got 2 more. Well, I got 3 more motifs now. So I got the hat in,
The tree.
the the trees, and then the little snowflakey things.
Does it doesn't have a red? It does not.
Doesn't have what?
It doesn't have the ball, like the white
Maybe
ball.
it does. Maybe I didn't finish. Oh no, I have
It
to finish
doesn't.
it. No, it does. It does. You just can't see it here. I forgot to finish it.
Very good job, Jenny.
Okay, I need to
I
put
think
the-
I need to do this one. And maybe I can make it line up correctly.
Well, this is the one that I'm using cottage garden threads. It's my first time stitching with them, and I'm loving them. I'm not using them for everything, but I'm using them for, you know.
I have to go find Kim on Instagram. I must have missed her somehow.
Oh, we'll have to look. Bag made by me. Oh, I'm almost done. Oh, last one. Oh, I need to put that away. So this one is my niece's. She is getting this for her graduation with the quilt I'm making her, and of course money, because who doesn't need money when you're a young high schooler? So it's out of my Just Cross Stitch magazine. It was stitched by my friend Sandy. It was modeled stitched. I have changed everything. No, I did not change everything. I used black and white for the girl. The yellow is fabric Stephanie, my friend Stephanie picked. And I'm using Cosmos. And I've got...
And you got those Cosmos at your quilt shop?
I did, because yeah, see, I cut this so I could have a couple inches on each side. I'm going to stitch it literally in the all, like, look at, this is my fabric. This is the center right here, right here. Look at what I did. It's all going to be done in one little quadrant. I don't know.
Maybe you should, excuse me, maybe you should go back to center starting.
Well,
Or have you grown out of that?
no, I prefer to center start.
Then start in the center, Jenny.
Well, I did not want to on this one. Anyways.
There's that.
There's that. It's called Current Mood. There is a Sal, hashtag April Shower Sal. Sandy, there's quite a few people that have jumped on. So if you want to, it's in the Just Cross Stitch magazine. So that's all I got.
That's all you got?
That's all I got.
Are you sure that's all you got?
Well, yep.
All right.
What do you got?
I got some stitching done.
I made her. She actually stitched at the retreat.
I did. I finished and started that one.
And you'd stitched other things too.
I did.
This was in the airport. Huh?
This was in the airport.
She's gonna finish a stitch. Real
No,
quick.
no, I'm just going to hide the needle. This one.
Is this the top or the bottom?
This is the bottom. This is a Prairie Schooler. I'm doing it with Teresa, the goose, garden goose. She's done and got hers done and framed and.
But now you're doing it with Colleen.
No, I'm doing the other one with Colleen.
Oh my god.
I'm doing this one with Colleen. But it's in the bag because I'm trying to do it in priority. Hey, okay, you go ahead and show that. I'm up to my glasses. And remember my ghost is backwards.
It is.
It is. This is the neatest little thing. I love this thing.
What little gadget are you using there to clean your
Well,
glasses?
this little, it's like I don't even know what it is, but it's cool. And it makes them really clean.
Who gave it to you?
Somebody at Beach Please. And then we got cleaners at Maine.
We did.
And I've used those, and I've got a whole bunch of order coming from Amazon because I like those too. I just let you use your shirt. Anyways, guess what? I've got clean glasses now. And I'm happy. Then,
Should we pause and get rid of the dogs? 'Cause
Probably.
they're annoying. Maybe.
so Jenny's yelling at the dogs. It is what it is around here. Anyways, I'm not very good at talking. So you people that do your floss tube by yourself, good for you, because it would not be me. Anyways, hopefully Jenny comes back soon. Okay, we have 30 minutes because Jenny gave him pup treats.
I gave him frozen pup treats. It takes him about 30 minutes to get through almost. Don't time us, but I think we might have 30 minutes apiece.
Okay.
All right, your butt god.
Yep, this is my butt god. But look how organized I am. I did a library card, what I stitched it on, the count.
When did you start this?
On 4/14.
Oh, so you did you stitch on at Beach Please? Or at, not Beach Please, the library retreat.
I finished a strand and then I think I went talking. So mine's just the corner. But the stitching's really good.
Stitching is nice.
But yeah. So I'm not anywhere near everybody else, but I'll get there. I'll get it done. I already have the place I want to put it in my house. I made this bag. It was one of my very first ones where I was trying to figure out what I wanted. It's different. It's a placemat. But I wanted to just a titch bigger, so I put this knitting on it. I would not advise it, but works for me. And then, last but not least.
Oh, I need to get mine out. You're gonna have yours done. I'm not.
Oh, Jenny, you're kidding me.
She's on my 24 and 24 though. Women of Honor. Signed by Colleen, the Stitcher, Rebel Stitcher. Did I mention I was going to sweater weather?
Still trying. Doesn't look like it's gonna happen, but we'll see. I don't have a spot anymore. I gave mine up, sadly. So I finished the bottom here, and I'll finish this hopefully not tomorrow, because I'll definitely be quilting tomorrow all day, but maybe on Wednesday I can pick up and finish that row. There's not very much. I think there's only 3 left.
Are you starting down here? Is it
I'm
this
down
row?
here, yeah. So I only have I maybe only have 2 left. And then I'll put the words in. And then I am going to do it a little bit different. I'm going to take this bird out. And I think I'm going to fill these in with people that are important to me. But maybe don't make the list up here. And it's not that they're not important, it's just, yeah. So I'm going to put my girls...
It's just what? You can't say it's just yeah, and then not tell us.
It's just yeah. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? It's just yeah.
No one knows what you're talking about.
They all do.
No one said. Everyone out there is saying, no, Nancy, tell us just yeah what? Just yeah, you want to put other names in there? You're thinking about how you want to finish it?
So I'm going to put my girls' initials here.
Right, that makes sense.
And then I'm going to find somebody else important in my life to put here. I might keep this medallion here.
Okay.
And I'm going to keep these flowers, because I do like flowers, although they make me sneeze. But
So what are you going to do with all of this?
oh, so I'm going to keep...
Some of the names.
So these will be like important, like Ruth Gingrich is going to come up here. Anyways, you know what I mean.
Ginsburg.
Yeah. Her name's going to go up here. Like people that are important, and then probably personal people. Like are personal to me. Like you might not even know who they are. They're going to go here. And then I'm going to keep this saying right here.
Okay.
Yeah. That's my big plan. We'll see. Oh, and did you guys notice it's in a hoop?
She never stitches in the hoop.
I don't.
All right.
All right, that's what I've been stitching on.
Woo! 4 stitches in 3 weeks. Nice job.
Hey, and a finish. And a start and a finish.
She's joined the big girl table.
Side just doesn't matter.
You might have to stitch if you have a Flosstube. You got any plans?
No, I have to finish a quilt.
My 24 and 24 shifted. I'm going to do Mira May. And will you hand me that piece of fabric that's ironed over there? Because I ironed it.
Good job.
This is what my Raven Queen is going on.
Do you have the picture of it?
No, it's not here. Anyways, this is what's going on. Here's the thing. I bought a scroll, needlework scroll. I was so excited. I went to put this fabulous piece of fabric on. None of my rods were long enough, so I had to go order 22-inch rods. I was like,
now you're gonna have a collection of those. Where are you gonna put those?
I've got them hanging in my bag over there.
I see them.
Relay that back over there. I was so excited. I really was. Yesterday, I was like, I'm gonna do it. I was doing lots of things.
Oh, this is 32 count.
It is.
Fiber flare.
It was before I started stitching on 32 count when I was selling 28. I said, no, I'm going to do it on 32. And now I'm stitching on 36. Whatever. I'm in 2 summer sales.
I'm in one.
Sandy's. It's a Stitching with Sandy. It's summer fun. And the other one is...
We haven't got those people, have we yet?
No, she won't be till probably late next week.
Okay.
Because she's got kindergarten open house. And then Stacy's group. And I found both of the stitches I want to stitch on. I found them in the Punch Needle and Primitive magazine. And they are one's from 2 summers ago and one's from last summer. So I'm super excited. I'm using those magazines. If it kills me. All right. What do you got? You got any Happy Mail?
No, I have purchases.
Yeah, we do have. Oh, yes, we do have Happy Mail. You have Happy Mail. I think you'll be very happy. So Kathy knows how you like sheep, and I think Kathy's won things or received a share. Or maybe she just watches us. I don't know. We are so thankful when people send us things.
We are.
Because that we can share with you, and we don't have an LNS, so it helps.
And it's not a bill, so we always like
we
Happy
always
Mail.
love Happy Mail. But these are Shepherd Bush sheep. There's a really nice card there. Sorry,
it is a fancy card.
And they're freebies. I guess you buy the buttons and you get the freebies. So, this one has got the button still on it.
Very nice.
And she has stitched all the other ones, but they're just Nancy style.
Well, thank you, Kathy.
So we'll keep that out so you can read the card. And then Annie.
I was just telling Jenny I need a few more sheep.
Yeah.
This afternoon.
And then Annie was so sweet. So for those of you that may or may not know, I have model stitched for Annie, the proper stitcher. And
I suggested her to her.
I'm glad she did. And so the last one I stitched, I had to stitch twice for reasons. And I used a piece of my Cedar River linen and design. And so she replaced it for me.
Nice.
I told her she didn't have to. But she did. And I model stitched a summer stitch for her. So she's got it. I got it. We got it just before we went to the retreat. And then I came back and I worked my bottom off.
That's one of her new ones, huh?
What? No.
No?
It's the one that I used. It's the one that's up there.
It's throwing pink tonight, so that's why I'm thinking it's a new one. Nope, it's not.
It's Alberarium.
Yep.
So.
It's just cast in pink this afternoon.
Anyways, this was the bag. Whenever you get a Tiffany blue bag, it's from Annie. So it's really nice. Alright, then I just got mail. Mail and some things we're going to talk about the retreat.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, what do you got for mail?
I got...
Or haul.
It's haul.
Haul. Ooh.
And this seemed to be a big hit at the retreat.
Yeah. Cottage Garden Threads was out
Yeah,
there.
they were bringing them out like in these things. And I wasn't going to buy anything, but that didn't happen. I was going to win something, and that didn't happen either. But
you have pictures of your haul, right?
Oh,
where'd you get that?
Amazon. And I bought this.
Nancy will scrap a quilt like.
I love scraps. Scraps do not bother me.
It doesn't bother me either. In fact, when we were working on our bags today, I said, hey, if you want those 2.5-inch strips in that box, that's where I keep my, she's like, no, they're going home with me. I was like, oh, my bad. But I got my Just Cross Stitch.
Is that going home with me to
The
view?
magazine? Yeah, because there's nothing that I need to stitch right away. There's some cute things in it, but.
That is cute.
Yeah.
Are you going to look at it, or are you going to let me have it and we can move on? Oh, wait.
That was pretty sassy. Wow.
I gave her options.
So, I got the 12 Days of Christmas from my friend Alicia from Fanciful Flamingo.
Ask Alicia how many armories are in.
Yeah, pop over to the or go to her Facebook group if you ever remember, and ask her how many armories are in Augusta, Maine. Nancy and her found 4. All in the same location though, mind you. But anyways, this is a sale they're gonna start. They're gonna start at 1 May. I've got to get it kitted up. I'm not quite there yet, but because I don't have any dark fabric. I don't know if I'm gonna do dark fabric. I don't know if I'm gonna change up the colors. Like, I gotta think about this. Maybe I'll just do the called for and just stop trying to be original. But I gotta get the fabric for it. Then from the Crafty Gurmulkin, which is a cat, I got Merman Cove by Dirty Annie.
Let me see that when you're done because I can't see it very well.
You know when you see a pattern, you're like, I know exactly who I'm stitching this for.
Oh, yeah, I do too.
So.
Are you going to do it in beads?
No.
Yes.
No.
You have to. Mermaid Sparkle, Jenny. You just have to put... Encourage her. You just have to put, like, a strip of beads, like, in a tail here, and I don't know, the tail. I mean, you don't have to do all beads.
To be clear, I've stopped listening.
I'll help you.
It'll never get done if you help me.
I'll help you, Jenny.
So I went and I picked some fabric.
Ouch, that kind of hurt.
Reese, who is the owner of the Crafty Gurmulkin, she's going to hook me up with some thread that I'm missing. And so I should have that in the mail shortly so I can get that started. I probably won't get done until next year, but that's fine.
With beads?
Probably not. And then, I don't know what rock I've been living under. But clearly, it's a big one. Because I had to crawl out from underneath it. And I found the Artsy Housewife. I now have like 10 of her patterns. In like the last 4 weeks, I've gotten 10 of her patterns. But my girlfriend and I are going to, she got one and I got one. And we're going to stitch them together.
Who's that?
Leslie from Ohio. My friend Leslie from Ohio. So, but that really interferes with my 24 and 24. So I'm going to do, I've got my Mother's Day Start, which is my pub, my Peacock, Unicorn, and Badger. I've got Mirror May. I'm going to do my Mirabilia, and I'm going to start my Mirabilia. This starts 1 May.
I don't have the book yet.
And my friend Leslie and I are going to start our Artsy Housewives.
That's fun.
So I just got to get everything kind of kitted up. Maybe Monday or Wednesday. I got to work all week. I work all week and leave Thursday. Or I work all week, and Friday we leave for Dan's graduation. So he's graduating his master's.
Fancy, fancy.
Fancy, and he already has a job. My child has made it through 5 years of college.
But you don't know what Jenny was saying like last week.
Well, last week I was going to kill him.
Let's be honest,
I was
Jenny.
planning, because that kid doesn't figure out his life, I'm going to kill him. He got it all figured out. All right.
Do you guys know who got my small exchange?
Oh, I know. The pressure.
Helen D.
Ooh. You talk about your smalls exchange going to somebody.
Of all people. Now, she's super nice. Don't get me there. But it's like Helen D who stitches beautiful. Like, I would love a brand new stitcher to get mine because it's always a mistake or something in it.
She loved it.
She did.
Her table mates truly said she loved it. So, who got mine? Oh, I know. There was a lady sitting at another table.
We'll get a picture of it.
I wasn't sure if she was thrilled with it or not, but she didn't complain. She said my bag was very nice. I figure if you give somebody a project bag, if you think what you pay for a project bag, who cares if the stitch is screwed up?
That's what I'm going with.
All right. Oh, our BFF. Oh,
you're flying solo on this.
This one is so me. This is all me. Have you not popped in to Hathaway Stitchers? They are 2 sisters, Erin and Amity, who are probably about 10 years, not quite 10 years younger than us. They're in their 40s, early 40s. They're both married.
I'm in my 40s still.
I am in my 50s. but they're in their 40s. I think they're like 43 and 40. I don't know. There's a couple years difference between them. They're new. Well, one of them is a new stitcher. Erin is a new stitcher, and she shows where she literally taped. She's got this. It was one of her first stitches that she was gonna stitch for her niece, who was not born yet. And she didn't want to tell her sister she was cross-stitching it because she wanted it to be a surprise. I'm telling the story. You have to actually go to the Flosstube. They only have a few. I think they have like 5 or 6. Go watch it. She's masking taped the back. So she didn't know how to finish, like tie off. So with masking tape. She's got her fabric taped in the hoop. Like she's not getting it out of the hoop.
All right, there's always that.
She was so honest and so brave to share that. And it cracked me up because I could see anybody doing that. Like we made mistakes, and when we realized that the mistakes were right, we were like, oh, well, we won't tell anybody our mistakes. But Erin was so open about her taping job. She's like,
So she finished and taped?
No, she started. She couldn't move her hoop because she's got it all taped in there.
I will have to go watch that.
It is hilarious. What I really love is Amity is a designer, but she doesn't really share her designs with anybody. But if you follow her, Boomerang Stitches, on Instagram, she's got this thing called a bird nerd or a bird herd. Anyways, I love it. I downloaded it. I'm going to stitch it. But there's this book of patterns that they shared in like it was a unicorn of hers. And it's in German. But I wanted, like I didn't know I had a unicorn chart, but now I'm like, I really want that chart because I love those birds. And lately, my husband is like this bird person. Like, I don't know. Anyways, Erin's husband classifies birds as tweet, honk, or quacks. Is it a tweeter, a honker, or a quacker? Anyways, I think Amity, the big joke between them is everything she stitches has birds in it. But sometimes she forgets that they're birds. And so Erin will put up here how many birds are in the pattern. It's hilarious. I don't know. They are funny. Like, hilariously funny. Like, you should pop over. I also think it's important to have diversity. Like, I feel like they're younger than us. We watch a lot of amazing stitchers, and a lot of them have been in the field for a while. Some of them are our age, some of them are a little older. But these are just the younger generation coming up, and they are hilarious. So if you could just pop over, they're just about at 2,000 subscribers. Like I said, I think they have maybe 5 or 6 videos. I've seen them all. And the last one is funny, but where she shows how she taped her cross stitch on the back with masking tape is the best. All right, so that was they are our BFF for the week. And we will share their name down below. All right, let's give our...
You will share or you won't share?
I will.
Okay.
I'll put it in the notes below.
Okay. No, this is my job.
This is she's got a job now, people. All right, are you going to start with rose, egg, or pearl?
I'm going to start with, hold on, you sent it to me. Jenny. I'm going to start with pearl.
Sharon. So Sharon Edmondson, I think I have your address. But please just, if you're watching this and you want pearl, that's eggs. This is rose, this is pearl. I will get if I hear from you before Thursday, I will get these in the mail.
Is that lining up? Can they see it? Oh yeah, there it is. Okay.
There it is. All right. So Sharon, like I said, I think I have your address, but if you'll just make sure you didn't like move cross country or something, I will get that in the mail to you. All right. Eggs should be next.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the eggs go to Char J57. Again, I don't know if I have your address or... Because we've been doing 65 of these and we've been giving a lot of stuff away. So if I don't remember, I'm sorry. And I don't keep your addresses. Sadly, once I send them to you, I don't keep them because I feel it's personal information. If I ever get hacked, I don't want you to be like mad at me because I gave your stuff away. So if you could please, hang on.
Oh, I got it.
You got it? All right. You just send me an email our email down below, bougiestitchers@gmail.com. I'll happily get the mail to you.
Ooh, I like your headband in this picture.
Yes, this is Christy Donne.
6179.
6179. You are
867.
you are getting Rose in support of Mara May. Again, these were donated to us by a very nice viewer. Sent us a bunch of things, and we're trying to give things away 2 or 3 things each time so that we can keep passing the stash. All right, new shares. Oh, you've got them right there. You just got to tell me the words.
Garden and spring.
All right, go ahead.
This is Garden, Ellie's Garden.
This is
by Annie.
It's one of her new releases.
I'll move my fat finger so you guys can see her. She's a sweet little lady. If you don't want the black hair and you want brown hair, that's something you can definitely switch.
Or you can make it white. Some of us are sporting our white domes. Yeah.
I'm going with gray. And then this is going to be Spring, A Promise of Spring, also by Annie. It's a small sampler. Yes. Is that true?
Yep.
Okay.
It's a sampler reimagined.
There you go.
Meaning she took a sampler and she pulled some pieces from it and made it.
I'm going to tell you, though, that pattern is pretty thick.
Annie does a really great job with her patterns. She does them in color. She does them in black and white. She gives you some information about it.
It's 185 by 183, and this one's smaller.
This is 94 by 80.
Yeah.
Her smalls are pretty quick to stitch up. I know, because I stitched one.
So these are our shares this week, if you're interested.
Yeah. You don't have to answer. Just please use the word. Don't say all the things that you're not supposed to say.
You guys come up with some cute sentences.
Yeah,
that's cute.
They make us laugh.
Yeah.
And then please be over 18 or have your mother enter for you so that we can ask for your address. All right, we got quilts. Well, I didn't bring any to share.
I didn't bring any to share.
But we are quilting. We are quilting fools lately. I've got a whole stack of quilts right here sandwiched. You just can't see them. This is my first paper piece right here.
I have a whole queen size quilt that needs to be done by tomorrow. I don't know if tomorrow will, but maybe Monday, or I can't have class on Tuesday. I have a lot of work to do.
I have a full size that's sitting over there with like 27 of the 87 blocks done. Guess I'll get busy on Monday because I got to work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and we leave Friday. I do have till the 1st of June technically to have that done, and I have to have my challenge done.
It's already done.
Mine's sandwiched. I was so proud of myself. I had that thing sandwiched the minute I found out what number it needed.
Oh, that needs to go somewhere.
Oh, that's
I just found a needle and a piece of thread. My sassy girl, or my drain on my economic prosperity, is coming home Wednesday.
Oh, good. I'll miss her.
You will miss her.
All right, Wheel of Doom.
Wheel of... Oh, I had a joke. I told you it.
Oh, well.
Oh, all right, Wheel of Doom. Let's go. I had a joke. It was a good one. Oh, you haven't even spun it yet?
I haven't even done it yet. Usually I'm pretty good, but I forgot. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Where's our Wheel of Doom?
Oh, it's not on here. Oh, it's not on here. Because... Oh, no.
It's going to tell us what to do.
Yeah.
We're not going cycling.
Party.
Party.
What's your idea of a party? What is your idea of a perfect party? If you were invited, if you had a party invite, like what would you say? Yes, I'm going to go, or no, I'm not.
More than likely, no, I'm not.
So you want to be invited.
Oh, I definitely want to be invited,
You're
but
just
don't
not gonna
expect
go.
me to show up.
Oh, rude.
I know, but guys, I truly...
Waste an invite.
It's not.
But don't feed her.
I mean, it saves you money.
I
know. I do. I like a very small party.
I'm going to the party.
Jenny was outside talking to somebody. I'm like, we got to start a class. And Jenny has a new best friend. I was
I
like,
do. So, I don't even want to say this because I don't want anybody to be mad and stop following us. But it's election year.
a new best friend.
And there was a candidate who stopped and knocked on my door. I had no idea who she was. But she's my neighbor. She lives like down the road.
I thought you lived on Owl.
No, she lives down.
No.
She's so down. My road is a county road. I live right here, county road. I'm on the corner of the two county roads. She's at the end of where our county road ends and goes to gravel. If you're on this road out here, like on this side of my house, not this side of my house, this side of my house, you're just going to a ranch. There are nothing but ranches out there. There's not a town. It dead ends on ranches. So anyway, she lives out there. And she knocked on the door. And she was talking about my house. And then she told me what she was doing. And you know what? I'm like, oh, I'm starting to get excited. It's election year. I don't care who you vote for. I just want you to vote. Like, that's my big thing. Just be part of the process.
But I am so socially awkward. She's out there talking and we have a class to start. And I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to interrupt, like tell Jenny that what time it was. Well, Jenny said she had to walk the dogs at 11:30. So I'm like, oh, it's 11:30. So I go walk the dogs. And I truly like walk them around like they were talking in the front porch. I walk all the way around. I walk all the way back. And I don't stop and talk. I'm like, oh, Jenny knows it's 11:30. I thought it was pretty good.
I thought it was pretty good. But I kind of knew what time it was. But it was funny. I did want to walk the dogs at 11:30 so they wouldn't interrupt our class. So, all right. Well, let's talk about the library.
I say we haven't talked about yeah.
We go to Maine.
I wish I had a cup to show you how overfull my cup was.
I'm still riding high. It was 150 stitchers. Not quite. There was a couple that were sick. Not everyone ended up showing up for whatever reasons. But it was just amazing. We got there on Thursday, and we traveled all day. Like we had
to get up at 3.
We had to get up at 3, get on the plane. They had to de-ice the plane. We were late getting into Denver. Then we got into Denver and we had a technical issue. They did fix it. They were really sweet. They said, you get off the plane, take your crap, because when we were leaving, we're leaving.
Yeah.
I was like, well, we'll stay on. Because we were going Denver to Boston, right? So there was no layover or no additional flight. And then they had to de-ice us, so we were late leaving. We got in about, an hour and a half late?
Mm-hmm.
And, hey, we're not doing that now.
I'm putting it away so we don't lose it.
We're talking to our friends.
You're talking to our friends.
I swear I'll punch her in the face. So we drive up to Maine. We had a great trip up. It was so fun to see and look at things. We're not doing this right now. We're talking to our friends about Maine.
Okay, go ahead.
No, you've got to talk. Nancy, tell us about Maine.
I stitched.
She did stitch.
Okay, now you're on.
Well, then stop messing
Not
around.
on my fingers. Go.
Well, because you didn't put them in there.
Well, that might be it too. Go ahead.
They gave amazing
Everything.
They fed us lunch and dinner.
Oh my gosh, yes they did.
And we had so much food.
I gained weight. I always lose weight on vacation. I gained weight.
That's because Nancy doesn't like to eat out. We ate lobster rolls. Afterwards, Missy took us
Oh my gosh.
on Sunday. She was like our personal tour guide, and
I
she
was
took
like
us
a
to the
tick.
coast.
You know what? I'd take they just get really big. I needed someone to pop me.
So the food was delicious. We ate lobster. We weren't even hungry. We went and found lobster rolls just because we like and whoopie pies.
Whoopie pies
And
and onion rings and coleslaw. I had coleslaw. Jenny had onion rings. I think I had like 2 onion rings.
I think I had 2 onion rings too. I felt bad. I threw them most away because we were leaving, and what are you gonna do with old onion rings? But it was amazing.
It was. And then we went to the lighthouse.
We walked out. It was like 7/8 of a mile out to a lighthouse. We walked out, and we were actually walking with a new stitcher. Halfway out to the lighthouse, she says, "You know, I'm afraid of water." I was like, "Ooh, walk between us."
And like 2 seconds later, I pushed her.
Nancy tripped.
I tripped, and I pushed her, but I did grab her because I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't swim. Now there was not even worry. So, Beth/Ariel, you were okay.
Her name is Beth, but our friend calls her Ariel because she has beautiful red hair.
She does.
And she's from Alabama and has that pretty talk.
Pretty hair and pretty talk.
No, accent, I should say. And then we Monday we went to Salem, and we were sadly disappointed in one of the museums.
Oh, horrible.
It was horrible. It's the one I was most excited for. And then I took her to the one that my mom and I had gone to when my mom and I went back for a wedding. And it was more like our cup of tea, where you actually get to walk into a house and they still have it set up in the original, in the furnishings and style and how you would live back in the 1600s. So that was really nice. And then we did a little walking around, and then we went and got on our plane and came home. And we woke up Tuesday and we were both still riding high. But Wednesday, I crashed.
I hit hard.
I hit hard Wednesday. I was like,
I really wanted to hurkle-durkle.
Bam! I did hurkle-durkle. No, I
did
didn't.
not.
What did I do Wednesday? I did a lot, but I don't remember what I did.
So I brought some of our gifts.
Oh.
This is the bag.
So there were 9 ladies who co-hosted this retreat. And they each had their own talents.
Yes. Their own job, actually.
Yeah, they all had different websites, planning, taking the money, building craft bags, selling raffle tickets. It was amazing.
And I got these 2 little bags. I just like them. You can do all kind of different things with them.
Yeah.
These are blueberries. Love blueberries. This is just black and white, and I just liked it.
I took pictures of all my stuff, so I'll put them at the end. We'll put them at the ends with the smalls exchange. I took videos of the small exchange. This was from our...
No, this is a lot.
Oh, that's a lot. All right, just show a few things.
Who does not need this in their life?
You know where that comes from?
Welcome Stitchery.
Welcome Stitchery.
We're coming.
We're going to go to Welcome Stitchery in August. We're very excited.
Look at this. Who doesn't need this? This was actually in this box that I had this box in.
Oh, I didn't get none of those.
No, you got a box.
I did get a box. I didn't get that.
There was different things.
Yeah.
This is a pretty...
Kathy didn't make this for us. Kathy made our names. Where's your name?
My name is on my thing already.
Let me get mine.
I put it right up there.
Mine's over there.
There's all kind of neat little things. And people are so talented.
They are. Oh, I see it. Hang on. Keep talking. Nancy, keep talking.
B&E Stitchery. Little squirrels. And we know where you live, Miss Barb, Brenda, so just beware. Don't even know. We got all kind of stuff. That one. Oh, look at this. This is from Stephanie. She makes all kind of...
She makes all types of things.
Yes, she does. This was an extra that we got in our bag. Oh, and guess what else we got? How appropriate. Lobster claw.
They gave us patterns. They got like 3 free patterns. The Drooling Moose gave us free patterns.
Now, this is a cute idea. A lady gave us needle metal out of caps.
Yeah, that was fun. Kathy from Two Needles Pulling Thread made these. She got all of our she got all our favorite colors. No. They're bobbins.
Mine was orange.
She wrapped some DMC, which I think is 312, and then did our names. I love it.
And look at this. It's worth getting out of this little package here.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Here's the little package. Is that right?
I don't know. I can't see. Yes.
It's Vermont.
Yep.
It has a little heart on it.
How clever.
Yeah. I don't know if I have one of these wood things, but maybe, probably not. But thank you for all the goodies. And these are just all what I brought up.
We had so many generous people at this retreat. So, all right.
Do you have anything you were going to share?
No,
I just put them in this box.
I took pictures.
Okay.
So I'll put the pictures.
And I have some pictures at the end.
So, all right, our friends.
So, the library sister, please give me a date and tell me when the next one is with a wink. A wink because they haven't set a date.
They haven't set a date.
They didn't even decide if they want to do it yet.
It's
a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. And what we did tell people, we were talking with a bunch of our friends. We did a made up stitching night every night, and I just said we need to figure out like a list of the retreats that we want to all try to be at the same time, because as much as I would love to, like this year is retreat overload for me, and I don't know, I can do this every year. It's expensive to fly out of Wyoming.
It is.
So Crazy Woman is great for us. We love the Crazy Woman retreat that Misty has.
But we're not going this year.
We're not going this year because I'm going to be in Scotland. because it's my 30th wedding anniversary. And that's what we're doing. We never had a honeymoon, so we're gonna do it well. We're gonna do it big.
Oh, and we got this too.
Yeah,
I thought this was. I love puffins.
They're puffins, and for your finishing. All right.
What? You have to finish?
You should finish. We're gonna have some. We need to make it a goal to have some finishes. When is our next time we're gonna film?
In 2 weeks.
Will I be home? I'll be home. I will be home in 2 weeks. I will not be home next weekend. Yep. Okay. So I work on the 11th. I can come down on the 12th. But Sunday, you have to put a bra on.
No, I don't. I mean, you only have to dress from here up, right?
At least
we learned that you don't have to change your bottoms.
You don't have to. You can wear your pajama pants as long as.
Because trust me, if you knew what I was wearing today, you would be like, "Oh, Nancy."
Nancy dressed like she was 3. She's a 3-year-old dresser. She's got on green sweatpants, orange flowered shoes, a blue shirt.
Okay, I thought I was gonna stop and buy me some Jesus shoes, which I did not get done.
Nancy, don't offend anybody. They're Birkenstocks, and her Wyoming sweatshirt. She went in. I was like, "Woo!"
And I got my fancy wool socks on.
And
guess what, you guys?
Oh, tell them.
I'm getting homemade wool socks made from a loom.
That's not what I thought you were going to tell them.
Why? What do you think I was going to tell them?
I thought you were going to tell them about your shoes you bought.
Oh, how did I forget this? So we went, dang it, I forgot the name of this shop. We went to the oldest shoe shop in America. And I knew if it was open, I was going to buy shoes. I did. I didn't think I was going to buy snow boots, but I did. They're orange. I don't even have a picture of them. They're amazing.
But my sister did not put them in her luggage. She carried them home in her backpack. So I go through TSA PreCheck because I've got TSA PreCheck. Nancy goes through the cattle guard or whatever it's called. The herd of non-TSA PreCheck people.
I would suggest getting pre-checked.
I was like waiting and waiting and waiting. And pretty soon I see her head pop through. I was like, oh, finally. It was like 20 minutes later. No, they screen her because her bag is so heavy because she's got those boots in there. I'm like, why did you not pack them in your suitcase? She's like,
because I was almost going to be over.
She was not.
I wasn't.
She was nowhere near over. She only went with 38 pounds and you came back at 40.
I worry about that though. That's something I worry about. Like, what if I'm over? What if I have to stop and get dressed right there in the line? Which I would do if I was like, 3 or 4 pounds over. I'd wear like 4 pair of pants and I would. I'm not paying for it. So I had my boots in my bag.
Anyways, she lugged that thing to the airport.
It was heavy. I have bruises. If you ever have a heavy bag. Yeah, I have like capillary bruises right here. It's great.
All right, our friends.
And guess what? When we're at the shoe store, I'm like, if I buy a pair of shoes, I'm going to climb up that ladder. We'll show pictures at the end. And I almost was daring enough. It's one of those trolley ladders. I wanted somebody to push me, but I didn't ask.
I left. I was like, I'm not going to be here for this.
She didn't take my pictures.
I went to the store next door and bought cards. All right. One, we just want to say thank you to the library Stitchers.
Yes.
They did an amazing job. They raised over $9,000.
I didn't win anything.
I didn't win anything either.
I won a lot of money. I wanted to win Christy's scissors, and I wanted to win the project bags, and I wanted to win a lot of things, but somebody else was lucky. I was not.
All right. Until next time.
All right, until next time.
Until next time, happy stitching.